The perils to which these parents subject their children is serious. Hundreds of aliens die every year trying to make it to the border illegally.
Those remarks from the U.S. Attorney General. He's in Indiana today, and he's focusing on one thing, immigration.
Yeah, Jeff Sessions spoke for about 30 minutes today, outlining the Justice Department's stance on enforcement, saying people will be deported if they come to this country illegally.
But some of the people that were in Allen County today were pretty disappointed with this tough talk from Sessions. Alan Carter is here with what one church leader had to say. Alan?
Yeah, that's right. One of the more outspoken groups on immigration has been the clergy, so much so that Sessions made it a point to address them directly today. His speech happening as I was sitting down with a local dean and immigration advocate. When he took the stage in Fort Wayne today, Attorney General Jeff Sessions did not mince words.
We have an opportunity to fix an immigration system that has been broken for decades.
Laying out an immigration doctrine that left no question on where he stood.
Stop crossing the border illegally with children. Apply to enter lawfully. Wait your turn.
Watching Sessions' remarks,
this is a doubling down on everything they've been doing.
A man who has thrown himself into the work of helping immigrant families.
Well, we're seeing families being pulled apart, families being split. We're watching people be threatened to be deported, leaving their children behind.
Sessions actually made specific reference to the faith community.
Discuss some concerns raised by our church friends about separation of families. They are the ones who broke the law. They are the ones who endangered their own children with this trek.
But Carlson disagrees and feels law or no law, there is a clear right answer.
Our Attorney General doesn't know faith very well. Our faiths are crystal clear on how we treat immigrants and refugees. It's true in the Hebrew Scriptures and the Torah, where we're told to treat them better than the members of their own community. Actually, I am surprised to hear him respond so directly to people of faith. I think that he is hearing the message, and we're not going to stop.
And Sessions did say today that we are a nation of law and that in his position it's his duty to enforce those laws. Coming up tonight at 6, why that dean feels that Sessions is hiding behind that stance.
All right, thank you, Alan. Congressional Democrats, meantime, calling the policy to separate migrant children from their parents both un-American and also barbaric. Some Republican leadership also voicing concerns.
We don't want kids to be separated from their parents. I think I just made that really clear. And we believe because of the court ruling, this will require legislative change.
But separating children from parents, denying relief to victims of brutal domestic violence, that's not going to make our country better. That's un-American.
In just the last 30 minutes, we've learned that the Trump administration has selected a place to build a tent city. Here's a look on the map. It will house 450 immigrant children who've been separated from their families. It's a small town that's about 40 miles outside of El Paso, Texas. There are bipartisan efforts on these immigration issues that are underway right now, but nothing right now that's coming up for a vote just yet.